Looks like a creep colony going down, and maybe a Sultan colony on the front door. Machine playing a little bit more passively, I would say, for a Hydralisk build. He does have that layer up. He does have lurkers being upgraded. Maybe thinking about going for an all-out lurker contain. 3 zealots and a dragoon on that front door. Triumphant Dragoon, and then we see additional gateways being plopped down, and there's the Templar archives. So probably more of a heavy Templar. It looks like the upgrade advantage is in fact going to go to JayStar. He's going to have that weapons 1 before Machine has Carapace 1, but the production advantage is going to be slightly in Machine's favor, going for, and actually it's just 4 hatcheries. I take it back. So 4 hatchery build, which is still, it's you can't produce as many units as you can in a 5 hatchery build, but it puts you in a better position as far as going for expansions into the mid game, so you're not as hurt if you don't do as much damage early. And we see some Zerglings actually pouring out, speed upgraded Zerglings running into the middle of the field here. Might be trying to get us around on these Zealots, maybe even the Dragoon. Taking some free hits, actually, as they pour around. Coming back around, getting a good swarm on the rest of those Zealots, and it looks like some more speed Zealots pouring through the gap. Those Zerglings going to have to back off now because that's just too many Zealots. And a single Dragoon wandering up by itself. It looks like it's going to try to take on the secondary all on its own. That poor Dragoon, that's the last thing it's... Oh, no, it manages to get away. I was about to say it's probably the last thing it was ever going to think about doing. It's going to be able to get up there with the rest of his Zealot buddies and running up. And the whole position Zerglings just taking some damage right there. A little bit of a mistake there from Machine. I have to say, Machine not looking as sharp as he usually does here, or at least as sharp from when I last saw him. Still some lurkers being produced right here on the spot. The drones having to retreat. Looks like the Zealots being put in position to engage them there, and it looks like 2 Zealots getting killed as they're being transferred in position. Drones now being transferred back. The Zealots wanting to run in to get a spot and wanting to get into the main. They are going to be able to get into the main. Speed upgrade here from the Overlords. So, and we'll see if there's going to be a Spire put down from Machine to try to get, wow, just absolute massacre here of troop movement. A couple Zerglings getting taken out, and might be able to get the Hydralisk done as well. We'll see if Machine can get those Lurkers in the backfield to help deal with this. He's bringing the Lurkers up now, but the Zealots and the Dragoons just pounding away. JayStar doing some good troop movement, really exploiting some weaknesses in Machine's defense. Machine able to transfer probes pretty well, so not losing a lot here, but at the very least his economy has been somewhat disrupted. He has a single Zergling here at the mineral only to disrupt that, and he's also got that Overlord in that bottom right corner I guess wants to spot out that additional location, make sure that there's nothing kind of wandering out there. He's going to be able to, these Zealots still running around with the speed upgraded. They're almost like speed Zerglings at this stage, and kind of acting annoying here as best they can. Now getting surrounded and killed. Finally, speed upgrade for the Hydralisk, so hopefully we're going to see transferred to more of a mass Hydralisk attack. Sultan Colony back up now. But the mineral only, wow, a couple Archons out. It looks like they are weapon 1 upgraded, and they're just scary. Look at that, giant balls of fire. Just kind of scary units in general, especially when they're white. They just look especially scary. Yeah, with this white. Those Zerglings need to run away, because, yeah, you do not want to take Archons in open field. No detection, though, and look, a little bit late. I think Machine was thinking about doing a bit of a Lurker contain, and it's a little bit late to do so because there's no detection in the air. Oh no, switching, he's going to mop it down, so I don't see any detection here. Some cannons in the backfield, so if Machine hurries up and he can take those cannons down, he might be able to stop this expansion from going up. Zerglings running up, going to be able to take at least that first cannon down. The Lurkers coming up alongside and able to deny the expansion. Excellent job from Machine. He's able to push up, take this Nexus down, and keep JayStar from expanding. So JayStar's economy going to be somewhat delayed, and maybe using the splash damage on his own Zealots might be... Oh no, there's the Observer coming up from behind, but at the very least Machine with a slight victory able to stop that Nexus. No, not able to stop that Nexus. I take it back, I was looking at the wrong building. So the Nexus is going to complete. It's going to be severely damaged, so JayStar managing to hold, but nice attempt there by Machine. Zealots running up with the Archons down. That's again, man, it's like a white ball of fire. Running to the bottom right-hand corner, I think he wants to try to catch Machine out of position with an expansion. Machine being aggressive, he's just going to bring some more Lurkers, some more Hydralisks. You know, he's done a lot of damage to that Nexus. He wants to try to finish that job. And nice timing there by JayStar. He's going to run to that bottom right-hand corner right as the Nexus is being plopped down from Machine. Very good timing. Machine's going to have to cancel this expansion, canceling that expansion and time, but it's going to be kind of a base exchange, and Machine's going to end up in a better position with this base exchange if he can take this Nexus down. One Lurker already taken out, and he's just bringing up these Hydralisks to try to, looks like he's going to try to pick off, losing a lot of Hydralisks though. It doesn't look like he's able to get this down. Just a single Lurker, and those reinforcements, he needs to worry about those reinforcements coming back from that bottom right hand corner. Otherwise, he's going to end up losing a lot of his troops just a bit for not using that 2/3 mischance on that corner against that Archon, but still about 300 health, and with the reinforcements coming through, oh man, was able to take out one of the observers, but not able to take out the second, and he doesn't have any Lurkers underneath anyway to help him out with that attack. Machine not able to really stop that expansion expansion. I've got to say, Machine playing a little bit more sloppy than I'm used to seeing him play overall here. Level 2 weapons upgraded versus level 0 Carapace, which is really going to put JayStar in a strong position. Looks like an Overlord actually being taken out in the middle of the field. Expansion going down the bottom left-hand corner, and now JayStar just kind of doing some exploratory research, trying to find out where that additional expansion's been put down. Machine running into a little bit of a supply cap, trying to get a Queen's Nest down to switch up tech. He does have 2 evolution chambers down, but he's already significantly behind as far as the upgrade war goes, which honestly can be the entire game. Weapons 3 now pushing its way up, and a lot of Archons on the ground, a lot more gateways being put down as well for JayStar, and he's also got Armor 1 coming up online, and JayStar going to take the upper left-hand corner for his own, and Machine just does not have enough troops on the ground to really deny it. A lot of Templar out here. I've got to assume they've got Psystorm at this stage, and the Zealots with the upgrades, even smaller groupings of units. Machine's in a bit of trouble here. He's trying to establish a degree of map control. He wants to try to take the 6 o'clock and at least defend across the middle of the map here and get a couple lurkers up. Might be thinking about a drop. Maybe if he can pull a drop off, he can kind of swing this back around, getting some additional hatcheries down as well, preemptively on that third base. Just now getting that Carapace 1 up, and we'll see if he decides to push in an attack now that he's at least got some degree of semblance against that level 2 weapons with that level 1 Carapace. It's not as bad as it would be otherwise. Sending out the Overlords in kind of a configuration to do a little bit of scouting, but he needs to push, because JayStar is just going to start brunting. He's just going to push his economy out through the ceiling here in a minute off that additional base. Wow, and 12 o'clock, yeah, not finding anything. Overlord's going to get killed by these Archons pushing across the middle of the map, and really, yeah, Machine needs to run out now. It looks like he was trying to do the same thing that JayStar was, and this will work a lot better for JayStar than it will for Machine. Machine's trying to just stop pumping economy and tech up really fast, but JayStar already a step ahead of him. This Overlord is, no, it's actually going to stop short. It's not going to see this upper left-hand base. 4 cannons already up, though, alongside a High Templar, and that's going to make it very difficult for Machine to take that expansion, and we'll see if JayStar, yeah, he's probably going to be able to pummel through this these lurkers kind of spread out in the middle. Hive Tech just about to come online. Spire working in that direction as well. Zerglings coming around. They're going to try to do a pincer attack, maybe pick off these High Templar here at the 6 o'clock. Actually, they're going to come a long way around. A lot of observers, so not really going to be able to pick those off. And then some beautiful Psystorms here from JayStar over a good configuration of the Zerglings, the Hydralisks, and the Lurkers. This entire contain is going to get absolutely dismantled here and you can see Machine bringing in some Zerglings in support to try to take care of this. But again, with the weapons too, the Armor 1 and all that Psystorm and all those Archons, Machine getting kind of rolled over here. He does have the 6 o'clock. Maybe he can hold it and with just some reinforcements. But honestly, I don't see it happening. Their Machine GG's. JayStar takes this game. So pretty, yeah, JayStar actually maintaining control through a lot of that game. Hope you got, but I have to say, Machine not playing up to full caliber there. Thanks for listening, guys.